Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. So as you can tell by the title of this video and the thumbnail, this is just a quick back to school look. Obviously, I'm not going back to school. That ship sailed a long time ago. But I have friends who are teachers and, friends who are going to school. So I thought this would be a fun video. I am by no means an expert in makeup or anything, but I like it a lot, and I feel like maybe the information I have in my brain is something you need in yours. So I thought I would just do this video real quick and hopefully it helps you. I did just focus on eyes since most of us are wearing masks out in the world. If you would like me to do, like a full face mask friendly base situation, I would totally do that. I just think maybe at this point, most of us kind of already know what works and what doesn't, but I'd still be willing to do it if you wanted me to. So this time I just focused on really fast, big impact eye look. So I hope you enjoy this video. I appreciate your time today. Let's get into it. Okay, obviously my base is done. I do want to say, if you're wearing a mask all day, I don't know that you necessarily need to do your full face. I do, and whenever we go out in public, I full on wear a mask, which granted isn't that often, but I do. And if I know I'm going to be wearing a mask, I kind of powder heavily along where my mask is going to touch. I do the same thing for my sunglasses. I will pack a bunch of powder on the side of my nose where my sunglasses sit, and I do the same thing for my mask. So all along where my mask will touch, over my nose, obviously the other side, I definitely put a lot of powder on. That way when I take my mask off, my makeup isn't disrupted, still looks pretty okay. So if you do want to do a full face, I would definitely suggest using a sticky primer, something like the Milk Makeup Primer, the Hydro Grip. That's a really good one. And then a setting spray. The Benefit Pore one that I just got, why can't I think of the name of it? That's a really good one for keeping your makeup stuck and not moving. But for the purposes of this video, I thought we would just focus on like eyes and eyebrows because we're all wearing masks and that's what people are gonna see. And eyebrows maybe seems kind of random, but they frame your face. People see your eyebrows full on every time they look at you. So I feel like having a nice strong eyebrow and a nice makeup or nice eye look can really go a long way if you want to look put together under your mask. And if you don't, that's cool too. Don't. This is just if you do. So let's start with brows. I'm going to use my Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Defining Pencil. Does this say what shade it is? Deep brown. I really like this one. I just opened it for another video. I'm going to just comb through my brows and get them kind of where I would like them to sort of be. Anyway, I used to use this and then I started using the Ulta brand, which I also like, but that's a warmer shade and I want my brows to be darker. So I just, here, wow, I could probably use my words. So I lined under where my brow hairs start. And then I'll brush them all down and line along the top. I definitely overdraw them a little bit. My eyebrows are two completely different shapes. And I don't have a tail over here. So you notice I'm not taking it all the way in because I want that to be more of a gradient. So I'm just gonna do little lines pretty much straight up, starting where my hairs start at the bottom of my brow. And just keep flicking in little lines until it looks filled in. can angle them back towards the tail of your brow as you come in a little bit, and then comb through. I think we need a little bit more out here. I just think that gives a nice effect. And I did break out 2 brow gels. I have the Gimme Brow by Benefit. I have no idea what shade it is. 4.5, maybe 4.5. It's very scratched off. It's old. So I'm gonna use this. It's almost gone. I'm just trying to use it up. About halfway, maybe 3/4, and then through the tail of my brow. I don't want it to look like a block or too fake. Oh, don't move your eyebrows when you're putting on brow gel. Just, if you do that, leave it alone. And when it dries, you can just flake it off with a Q-tip. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so that's done. And then I've been liking a clear brow gel in the front of my brow just to keep my hairs a bit sticky-uppy. There are lots of products that I use. I just figured I'd go with these today to keep it simple. That's it, done and done. Will look better once I clean up the mess I made. But I think it just looks nice. A little more finished than that eyebrow. Okay, I'm gonna do my other eyebrow and then I'll come back and we'll do eyeshadow. Okay, I'm back. Ideally, you want your brows to look similar. Mine don't often even look like they're related. It's the best I can do. I'm not a professional. It's just the best I can manage. If you're not comfortable with brow products, start putting them on before you wash your makeup off at night. You know, you're gonna wash it off anyway, so there's no stress of getting them right. And it tends to go a little better when you're more comfortable. So I would start with that. It's the same with lashes or liner, anything you're uncomfortable with. Just try doing it before you wash your makeup off at the end of the day. It helps. Okay, so keeping with the spirit of back to school, I'm going to assume there's not a whole lot of time. I think a one eyeshadow look is great for any kind of crazy morning. And this can be done with eyeshadow or with your favorite bronzer. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go in with my BH Cosmetics X Shan XO. This is an old palette. I've had it for a long time. I'm gonna go with this brown shade right here on my Wayne Goss. Do I not know the number yet? Number 4. And just work that into my crease. Just super simple. And whatever's left, just brush it over your lid. And I feel like that's fine. Okay, I mean, that's, I think, a really nice look. It's 2 seconds, 1 shade, but it definitely gives your eye some definition and some shape and contour, which goes a long way. I think the second most important piece is your inner corner. So on my little number 3 Refer brush, I'm gonna use the highlight I used today on my face, and this is the Iced by Jaclyn Hill. And you wanna put this on the inner corner. This is something I almost always do, and then wrap it around top and bottom. And that brightens the inner corner, which you've probably heard me say 100 times, or maybe not 100, but I just think it adds a little something to the look. 2 things, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now at this point, on a typical day, I would do eyeliner, probably something, maybe I'll just do eyeliner. Hold please. Okay, so for my waterline on my upper lashes, I'm gonna go with my Milk CEO eyeliner. This is just a nice brown liner, and this helps to thicken up your upper lash line. Such a good look. It just makes your lashes look thicker from the base. Okay, that's that. Super simple, but kind of a dramatic effect. And depending on what kind of look you're going for, you could go in with your color pencil on your bottom lower waterline. I often will go in with something bright and fun. I find a lot of times if I do like a bluish green, my eyes look really blue because they change colors based on my mood. So when they're green, that's not a good sign. But for today's purposes, because I am going to wear a red lipstick because I'm not actually going out in public and I'm not actually going to put on a mask, I'm going to go in with something nude in my lower waterline. So I have this one from LA Girls. It's just a nude eyeliner. Love, love, love this. I have a white from J-Cat Beauty, which works really well. It looks pretty stark at first, but as you blink, it kind of mellows out and then just looks bright. And then I have my ABH Highlighting Duo Pencil. I use this end in my waterline. Emily Noel on YouTube turned me on to this trick. I love it. You could also put this in your inner corner on your brow bone. It's a multi-purpose pencil. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with my white eyeliner in my lower waterline. I haven't used this one in a long time, so that'll be fun today. Okay, so I've got that white in my waterline. I'm gonna take the pencil I used to highlight my inner corners and just put a tiny, tiny bit right up here. I can't use a lot of highlighter up on my brow bone because my lids are so heavy that it looks like they're like, it's not a cute look. And next up is mascara. Definitely 100% go with one you know isn't going to transfer up into your lid or on your cheeks. Unsurprisingly, I will be using my Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes. I've said it a bunch of times. I'm gonna curl my lashes. That mascara doesn't do anything really except blacken my lashes. And sometimes it's really just all you want. My eyelids are incredibly oily, and so mascara tends to transfer. It's not cool, it's not fair, I hate it. But even when I wear false lashes, other mascara will transfer. It's a pretty serious bummer. So what I may do is go in with a couple of coats of this just to build it up a little bit and see what we can make it do. Make it earn its $3. And then my lower lashes. Hold on, there's a hair trying to get in on my action. Lower lash line mascara is apparently very controversial. I think it helps to open your eye. If you look at my eyes, I feel like my left eye looks more awake, more alert, brighter, and bigger than my right eye. All right, I'm gonna curl my other lashes, apply a couple of coats to both eyes, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm not actually planning on going out or wearing a mask today, so I did go for a bold red lip. However, this lipstick is more of a stain. It's from YSL. It is the Tatouage Couture Matte Stain. Probably messed up most of those words. So this could be a safe option for under a mask if you wanted something a bit more bold for when you do take off your mask. I think once it dries down or you blot it off, it's pretty safe. Just a couple of tips for a quick eye look for back to school. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. If you have any suggestions for videos you'd like to see me do, leave it in the comment section and I will be happy to give it a try. It's the end of August. My no-buy will be over and I will be able to include some new stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be good and remember to be kind to you.